try this once more. Once more with feeling.
This ain't looking good.
There was not enough feeling there. I did this before, you know. I do believe I can do it.
Come on.
Okay. Was that so hard? Indeed it was.
Shit.
Okay, but at least now we know where to go. Oh, but I gotta fight these guys again.
Oh, damn, this ain't good.
Dang, man. Okay. Let's leave those guys for now. I think I don't even get anything more from fighting this boss dude again.
Come and get some.
Okay, so we didn't face a boss again, we just got more enemies. Alright. Good to know that that's how that works. So the bosses are relatively unique. And anyways, I'm getting a bunch of goods. Any books here? Nope. Okay. Need the healing waters. Did I get a critical hit there? Long gun ammo, okay. Yeah, I definitely need the boys.
Here they come.
Oh shoot! I'm using the Elden Ring scheme for dodging. Oh, where? Okay, okay. Just... there you go, buddy, okay. What did I even get for that? That was tough. Oof. Yeah, whenever I'm in trouble... Oh. Really? Are you serious? Are you serious? Dang, man. Oh, maybe I ain't built for this. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Yo, if I have to fight that guy again, he actually wasn't that hard. It's just situational awareness and remembering to use A to dodge instead of B.
Great! More bad news.
Ooh. Oh shoot!
This ain't good.
This is not going to be interesting. Okay, you know what? We've collected a lot of things. Let's go see if we can power ourselves up. Because this ain't working, yo. This ain't working at all.
Traveler. Oh, thank the founder. You're alive. What happened?
Let's see.
Wait, what? Clementine? Where is she? Is she okay? Right, sorry. Clementine, She means a lot to all of us. We gotta find her. I'll get everybody together. If she went through the World Stone, she could be anywhere. Yeah, damn straight you could. She could be anywhere, like worlds away. All right, I'll get Brabus and Riggs. I'll tell them to... Oh, what the hell am I doing? I don't know what's out there any more than you do. Oh, I'd be putting the whole town at risk. Clem wouldn't want that. Hell, it's a miracle you came back. Oh, I'm sorry. The town will help you all it can, but I can't ask anyone to go out there. We gotta trust you to find her. Is that all right? Thanks, Traveler. Talk to the folks around town. They should have any supplies you need. You know, Ford used to tell me, old Commander Ford, not the Founder, that a leader and a hero are two different things. The leader's place is always with her people. I thought she was just taking a dig at her grandfather for leaving all the time, but I think I'm starting to understand her better now. Yeah, she's doing great. Can't keep her down, really. As soon as she heard you disappeared with the Founder, she was on her feet. Nothing the doc said would stop her. I don't know what she was doing all that time. Looking for you, maybe, or just keeping herself busy. Anyway, all that anxiety of hers turned out to be pretty helpful. She even set up shop over toward the entrance gate. You should go see her. She don't show it, but she's worried sick about you. Keeps talking about leaving, but never does. I've seen that before. Yeah, so after you and the Founder went missing, Riggs and I went looking for you. Found the stone floating and glowing like the old days. And I had a hunch what happened. You know, not my first experience with this thing, you know? I wanted it out here this time, so we could help anyone who came through right away. Turns out that was the right choice. Who knows how long it would have taken you to get out of that old ward. Right. So, long time ago, when the Root were still everywhere, I helped the Wanderer get to the oldest ward somewhere out past the... tell the truth, I don't even know where it is. Now that's the thing about the World Stone. They don't give you any idea where you are or how you got there. I don't know how the Wanderer got used to it. Yeah, that's what they call them. Yeah, I didn't come up with it. Yeah, the Wanderer did all the real stuff. Entered the ward, fought the Root, found Clementine. Anyway, yeah, I know better than most. Anything can come out of one of these things. I mean, I knew she was gone. I just didn't know she was that gone. Clem takes off from time to time, you know? It's just her way. She'll disappear for hours, sometimes days at a time. Well, I never liked it, but she can take care of herself, yeah? And it's not like I could stop her anyway. And she always came back, saying she just needed to be alone for a while, and I can respect that. I just wish she'd talk to someone, you know? Yeah, well, the Founder's his own thing, ain't he? It's not the first time he's disappeared on us. Not even the 5th time. Commander Ford, the Founder's granddaughter, used to say relying on the Founder was like running across rubble. Now, you could do it for a while, but sooner or later, it'll let you down. Now, I don't know if I'd go that far, but Founder Ford, he was always more of like... well, more of an idea to us than a leader. Hell, when I was a kid, everyone thought he'd been dead for years. But that's the thing about the Founder. He never stays gone. A week, a year, a decade. Somehow, he always finds his way back here. Stay safe, Traveler.
Oh, I'm here already? Okay. Oh, they moved. Okay, I understand. Okay, let's go talk to our chum.
Hey, over here!
Here she is.
God damn, it is you! The rumors had me thinking I might not ever see you again. They said you ran off with that old Ford fella and disappeared. I ain't seen you since. Where have you been? You mean that big-ass floating gym over there? Bo said it can take you other places, other worlds even. Before we got here, I'd have laughed in his face. But I've heard weirder stories than that. And I can see on your face, it ain't all make-believe, is it? Feels like anything can be true here. They even healed my root rot. I tell you what, I might just start believing in fairy tales. Even Santa Claus and Fulton's Blend. Yeah, I don't know what's in that stuff Doc Nora gave me, but I ain't felt this good for years. Hell, maybe it was Fulton's Blend. Ah, you know me. I get anxious sitting still for too long. So, I went out to the ruins and scrounged anything useful I could find. I was just doing what I do to survive, you know. Maybe get some things together for when we moved on, but then you didn't come back. And Bo said folks around here could use this stuff, so I set up shop. So hey, if you ever need anything out there in the worlds or whatever, you just let me know. I got all kinds of stuff for trade.
What you got for me? Simulacrum, a rare crafting material often used to bolster relics or weapons.
Your debt's still at 2 now. Remember that.
Alright. Yeah, man, I really suck. Let's see, this guy does armor. This is the one I want.
What is it now? What you got? Okay, that's all you get.
Yeah, I can't do anything.
Bye now. Better be worth my time, traveler. What did you bring me? We're finished here.
How goes it, friend?
Oh, here, okay. Need one more iron.
You know where to find me.
Guess we're stuck here, eh? Okay, I'm just power through then. Where's Losum? But anyways, I want to be in the Beatific Palace. Alright, once more with feeling. Oh my gosh. Ooh, okay. Let's see if I can get through this unharmed. Oh.
This ain't looking good.
Yeah, that's it. For now.
Yeah, we did not get through that without a scratch. Okay. It's time to face my fears.
Okay, this is it.
Posse up, new perk. Where do I get more iron, man? Not there. You don't see me, buddy? That'll take me back up. Let's see, what else is there? Iron. Okay. Very nice. That's one upgrade to our weapon. Okay, let's read. Deposition of Venus the Butcher, unabridged. This is the deposition of Venus the Butcher as taken by Advocate Savan. This version has not been submitted to court due to the fact that it is inadmissible. It is recorded here for posterity only. Question. Please state your, or Q, please state your name and occupation for the record. I am Venus, the Butcher of Meats. Mr. Venus, you have been accused of murdering Thalos the Binder. Is that true? That I've been accused or that I murdered him? The former. Then yes. And the latter? Also yes. In that case, what? Wait, did you just admit your guilt? I did not. But you admitted that you murdered Thalos, did you not? I did murder him, but I'm not guilty. I'm afraid I don't understand. That's not a question. Alright, let's start in the beginning. At the beginning. In your own words, tell me what happened between you and Thalos on the night you were found with his body. Like I told them before, I was waiting for my friend at the library when Thalos gets up in my face about some nonsense. We had words, I pulled my cleaver, and he backed off. But he didn't back off. He backed off, but he didn't back off, if you know what I mean. For the sake of the deposition, assume that I don't know what you mean. What I mean is he took a fright and backed away, hands up and all, but he wouldn't stop trying to control me. And how did he do that, Mr. Venus? What did he want you to do? To silence me? You mean he wanted you to be quiet? Exactly. In the library. You trying to mean something by that? So, you brandished your weapon, he backed away, and then you killed him. Is that accurate? Because he wouldn't stop telling me what to do. Yeah. Yet you believe you are not guilty, that you are justified in this murder. Why is that? The Fae are free, aren't they, Advocate? What's freedom for if I can't take up arms when someone's in my face? And what about Thalos' freedom? What about it? Well, you are alive and he is dead. He took his freedom away. Oh, isn't that a statist way of looking at it? Listen, he could have drawn a weapon the same as me. He could have defended himself. Anyone in that room could have defended him. But none did. Their freedom, their choice. So, for the record, you believe it is your right to draw a weapon and take someone's life, knowing that murder is against the law, and yet you believe you are not guilty of breaking that law. Is that correct? Let me ask you something, Advocate. This is a deposition, Mr. Venus. I must ask the questions. Off the record then. Fine, this portion of the deposition will not be submitted to the court. Who made the law you say I broke? The one true king and the council. And what gives them the right? The law gives them the right. So, the law gives lawmakers the right to make laws. You see how that turns on its own head? But without law, we cannot have a functioning society. We have only chaos and anarchy. What good is a functioning society if the people in it aren't free? We are free, Mr. Venus. That's the whole point. Those who follow the law, you see? And what if I don't agree with it? Where's my freedom then? No, if the Fae can't take up arms then when they want, then only king and council are free. The Fae can do as they will, Mr. Venus, but without consequences. Damn the king's consequences. The bastard's nothing more than a tyrant. Sigh. We're off the record, Mr. Venus, so I will ask you plainly. We both know you belong to a terrorist. Ha! A group devoted to overthrowing the one true king. It is clear you don't agree with his policies or rule. But for my sake, do you truly believe there should be no consequences for murder? You believe Fae should be allowed to kill Fae without consequences? Oh, there's a consequences. The weak die and the strong survive. Listen, the only true freedom is absolute. Anything less makes us slaves. Then if I choose to serve the one true king, you make yourself a slave. Well, I have to admit, Mr. Venus, you are persuasive. I believe all Fae to be basically the same, that all valued life equally, even if we sometimes disagree on what value meant. But I am convinced. Good. Won't be long before everyone sees that the king believes we are monsters. I had thought him entirely misguided, but you have convinced me otherwise, and if we do not allow ourselves to be ruled by law, then we submit to be ruled by monsters like yourself. I'm afraid I can no longer defend you, Mr. Venus. You are on your own. And a deposition. Addendum. While awaiting his trial, Venus's body was found in his cell, hanging from the ceiling, with a note that read, "Freedom or death." Sick. This deposition was, therefore, never submitted to court. Off the record, surely you don't believe there should be consequences. You're just doing your job because you're afraid of what the one true king will do to you. I believe life is sacred and that everyone sees that. Sure, life's sacred, especially mine. I have to admit, you're changing my opinion. I thought all Fae worthy of defending, but you're going to hang. Oh? But you're not an enemy. I'm sure, man. Okay. Alright, buddy. You do you. That was marvelous. My life has changed for having seen that. Doesn't matter what ink is used, the magic lies within the implementation of the medium. The portal could be drawn on ink or water or blood. In ink or water or blood. It could even be carved into stone itself. Okay, so that just happened. This is a wonderful and strange new world.
Pretty or pretty. Yeah, I don't trust this place.
Consumables can be replenished. Can be used to replenish and will heal your character or remove status such as bleed. You can purchase consumables from Reggie and Grade 13. Ammo boxes. Okay, status effect, got it. Where's the post on? So I can use this to go back? Okay. And do I still have this quill? I do. So I have two other places I can go check out now. Okay. Purified salve. Okay, so I'm stuck here. Check this other direction first.
Here we go.
No one else?
Wonder what that is.
Interesting that they're all facing. Is that going to be like a boss that comes to life or something? Man, every door has been locked so far.
Oh, this isn't looking good.
Who goes there? Some boss, maybe? How do they know? So glad I did that. That's pretty funny though. They just kind of were lambs to the slaughter.
Here they come.
Okay. okay, we're learning stuff. Light resistance. I don't know that I necessarily need that, but... do need more gun or more ammo for my rifle. The rifle's growing on me. I think I'll upgrade it next.
Okay, this is it.
Fairy needle. No, not all the way back here. Okay, well now we know we can at least upgrade one thing. Yes. Let's go to rigs. Please upgrade me.
Ah, good to see you again.
Let's do this one. Need one more iron. I think I'll save it because I don't really use this all that much. Although it is really good, but still.
You know where to find me.
Let me see my advanced weapon mods. has no weapon mod available. When activating any gunslinger skill, both weapons are simultaneously okay. Swift shot, gain 3% fire rate. Ammo pickups, okay. Next level gives me more ammo reserves and quick hands. Reload speed, that's good. Do I have any trade points? I don't. Okay. Back to it, I guess. Where did I go? I went down here. And now I'm wondering, should I go here? Let's see what's up.
Greetings, petitioner, if that is what you are. Step to the podium.
A foreigner? This promises to be a colossal waste of time.
It lives in our kingdom, does it not? I at least am interested in what it might have to say.
Hail, stranger. I am Savan, speaker of the One True King's Council. State your nature and business for the record, please.
Your nature, yes. What are you exactly? You're not one of the... well, what do they call themselves? The Dran, are you? Neither Fae nor Dran. How very curious. Tell us more about this Earth.
Ugh, Niall, you waste our time. The Fae have more imperative matters that require our attention.
Oneril speaks true. Please, petitioner, briefly state your business before the council.
Your friend is here. Now? Oh, how distressing. Perhaps we can help you find them.
Perhaps not. Or have you forgotten the rather large problem yet undealt with, starting with what lies beyond this very door?
I had not forgotten Oneril, but as we are at a standstill, I thought to turn our attention to something more refreshing for the time being.
Sadly, our resources must be devoted to the troubles at hand, Niall. Petitioner, we will not help you at this time. Good day.
You have wasted quite enough of our time, foreigner. The Fae have far more important concerns than you before us.
Hold a moment, Oneril. Perhaps this stranger could be of use to us. The Fae presently live in fear and uncertainty, stranger. The One True King has been usurped by an impostor, aided by one of those seated before you, but we know not which. As an independent party, you might find clarity where we have failed. Will you help us?
That is wise. You are under no commitment unless and until you choose to make an accusation. That said, should you come across sufficient evidence, you are permitted, within certain conditions, to accuse one of those seated here, and this body will consider the accusation.
A great tragedy, stranger. For eons, the Fae and this council have faithfully served the One True King. But alas, his rule has been curtailed.
The imposter, Phelan or Pherin or whatever they call themselves now, placed the king in an eternal slumber from which he cannot be woken.
The king was attacked in his own chambers, behind this very door. The imposter could not have entered without aid from a member of this council.
But, of course, we all have our alibis, as you can imagine, None of us were here. This has been proven many times.
If you can find any evidence tying one of us to this tragedy or to the imposter, then Fey justice might be done.
It won't be enough, Savan. The imposter still sits upon the throne.
Yet, it will be a step, and a necessary one toward restoring order among the Fey.
It means you're not Fey, and your life is easily forfeit.
Please, Oneril. Stranger, we will discuss the conditions of your accusation if and when you choose to make one.
We do not. This farce does nothing.
Peace, Oneril. The law is clear on this point, as you well know.
I will answer your question, stranger. With a traitor among us, trust has shattered. If any of us were to produce evidence at this stage, it would be suspect by all.
And rightly so. Either of you would love any excuse to remove me from the council.
And you do not wish to hold half the council's power yourself, Oneril? You cannot pretend it isn't true.
Regardless, stranger, you are not from this world, either of these worlds. So, any evidence you bring would be free from the suspicions which we have cast upon ourselves. We now know that the imposter approached each one of us at some point, whispering promises of freedom and power, trying to poison our minds against the one true king.
He only said what we wanted to hear. Pity one of us listened.
Can you blame them, though? The imposter called out important truths.
Is that an admission of guilt, Niall?
If you would allow me to finish. I was saying he called out important truths that we must take to heart, despite the poison that obviously accompanied them. We would do well to address the flaws raised by the imposter. And I find it difficult to cast blame on any who thought there might be a smoother path towards doing so.
And yet that path has led to ruin. We have merely exchanged one tyrant for another.
Indeed, but our feelings on the outcome are irrelevant. This council must be absolved of guilt if we are ever to restore order to the Fae. Alas, we do not know.
There is no blood, no wound that we can see.
Not that we were able to investigate the scene fully.
At your request, Oneril. I cannot trust either of you backstabbers nor anyone you might call to serve us. Were those not your words?
They were indeed, and the sentiment holds.
Regardless, it is unknown even what could harm the king. For it is said that no mortal weapon can kill him.
And many have tried.
The king has ruled over the Fae as long as anyone can recall. He has always been a guiding force, both in our world and our lives.
Some believed he was too much of a guiding force.
More than some. Yet, look at us now. The king sleeps, and our world is spun into chaos.
Indeed. It would seem his life is more entwined with our world than anyone knew.
Imagine what would have happened if he had been killed. Of course! How could we have been so blind? The genius of this foreigner who is so much more clever than all of the Fae together.
Please, Oneril. Their question is academic curiosity. The simple answer, stranger, is magic of a kind more powerful than any here have yet seen. We suspect the imposter's conspiracy went even deeper than this council alone.
Which is why we must identify which of you is the conspirator here.
Precisely my point. This foreigner may have any number of reasons for accusing any one of us.
Which is why, if and when evidence is produced, we alone will pronounce the final judgment.
And if that evidence has been falsified, tainted, how do I know one of you has not paid this interloper to act on your behalf?
Onreal, only you assume that everyone is as unscrupulous as yourself. Not everyone seeks power at any cost.
Very well. I will judge it when I see it. I trust no one, but I trust the two of you less than this foreigner.
They are a monster. They care nothing for the welfare of the Fae.
Nor those of us who serve the Fae.
Nor for the law. On this we all agree. The imposter's plan should never have been carried out. So it would seem.
We cannot function like this, stranger. If we cannot root out the traitor, then this council remains impotent.
Good. Be gone.
Very interesting. It's taking a cool turn. Oh, this is glass. Can I read their names? Because I had just read the deposition, right? It was somebody named Q was the person that was... No, it was Q and A, but I think they had different names, and I feel like Savant was the name. So I gotta talk to these people to get to the king. It's very, very interesting. But anyways, I feel like, I've been playing for like an hour, so... I'm still not sure how I'm gonna edit these videos, or how, if I'm gonna edit them at all, what I'm gonna do with them. I'm thinking 30-minute videos, but it's like 30-minute videos if I progress. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but anyways, I'll stop this one for now and just start another one. So thanks everyone for watching. Hope you have a great day, and I'll see you later.